Well, first and foremost, guys, thank you so much for carving out some time. I know time is very valuable and precious to all of us. A big thank you to all of our panelists that said yes to this, and also to all of our attendees that signed up. This is our Expert of Experts panel. We have 5 panelists on today's event. And if you've ever attended any of these, you always leave this meeting wanting just a little bit more because we cover such great topics. We get great answers, and for me, it always spurs that additional yearning for just I gotta learn just a little bit more. And so I'm really excited to hear what the panelists have to say. So thank you guys for all being here. Also, thank you for our affiliates. Just real quick, Tampa Bay's mission, as far as NARPM is concerned, is to provide resources for residential property management professionals who desire to learn, grow, and build relationships in the greater Tampa area. And our vision is to simply recognize leaders in the residential property management industry. So just 2 quick announcements. First of all, if you are a member of the NARPM Tampa Bay chapter, our nomination process is open. So we are looking to fill new seats for the 2021 year. And so you guys have received a few emails. If you want to self-nominate or nominate a peer, please go to that survey and do so. Responses are starting to come in. I think that closes in about a month and a half. We'll go through the formal process of selecting those and then formal announcements shortly after that. Also, just some admin for this Zoom call. There is a Q&A session. So Harry's going to moderate all of our topics here in a few. If you have some questions that pop up, please use the Q&A section so that we can address those. There will be a dedicated Q&A time at the end of this, and we'll try to go through as many Q&As as we possibly can and address any questions that you attendees have out there. So start filling those up as quickly as you can. Without further ado, I want to hand it over to our affiliates. Obviously, NARPM, not only NARPM Tampa Bay, but NARPM in general can't survive without our wonderful partnerships and affiliates out there. And today's event is brought to you by High Splice and Woke, the Maintenance Pros, Dry Right, Liberty Adjusters, Second Nature, and On-Site Pros. So big kudos to all of you guys. And I'm going to hand it over first to the Maintenance Pros to give their 3-minute commercial. Ty, floor is yours, sir. Can't hear you.
You mute it?
There you come on. There you go.
I'm a rookie at this. Just kidding. I got one going in the background right now too. I got double Zooms going at the same time. Just wanted to thank everybody for the opportunity. If you haven't reached out to get the Maintenance Pros out to do some maintenance at one of your properties, you're missing out. We're getting things done quickly, cheaply, over communicating with tenants, with your office. One of our customers told us that with our help, they've gone up from a 4.6 to a 4.9 on the Google rating, and they attribute that to our communication with their tenants and you know the amount of pleasure their tenants had with working with us. So make sure you give us a call, 813-373-PROS, 813-373-PROS. Look forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
All right, over to Scott Wilcox with Dry Right.
Good afternoon, NARPM. It is always a pleasure to be a part of these education moments. I love sponsoring education moments, kind of where my brain is also. So I like to hear what's going on in the market, listen to your challenges. I think it's very important to have teamwork when it comes to market challenges. So I am with Dry Rights. We are celebrating 40 years of serving Tampa Bay with finding solutions to your mold problems, your water damage issues. We also do carpet cleaning as well. We specialize in the complicated and the complex, the big jobs, the major headaches. Those are the things that we like to help you guys with. So for Tampa Bay, Sarasota, and we are now reaching out to Orlando. We are here for you 24/7, 365. Scott with Dry Right.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Over to Ryan with Liberty Adjusters.
Thank you, Daniel. Yes, this is Ryan with Liberty Adjusters, and we are public insurance adjusters, bonded and licensed through the state of Florida. And what we do is we represent property owners, not insurance companies. So we're looking out for property owners' best interest, making sure that you're getting the money that you're entitled to from your insurance claim, and making sure that you're not facing unnecessary delays. In addition to representing property owners with their insurance claims, we also like to be a resource for anyone who has any questions, or we're just helping people do better with their insurance claims. What I'd like to do is point out, we're in hurricane season right now, and one thing that you should all be doing is checking your hurricane deductible. Now, this is a different deductible than your standard deductible. It can be anywhere from 1 to 5% of your total coverage. So what that means is, I have an example here. If you have $20,000 of damage on a $250,000 home, and you have the 5% hurricane deductible, your check that you will receive for those repairs is $7,500 on $20,000 worth of damage. Whereas if you have a 1% hurricane deductible, you would receive a check for $17,500 for that same damage. So being in hurricane season now, it's really important to check your deductibles and make sure that you're aware at least what type of deductible you have with your policy.
Awesome. Good advice. All right. I don't see Shannon with Second Nature here, but she is an affiliate today. So we'll switch over to Phil with OnSite Pros.
Thanks, Daniel. Hey, good to be with you guys, and what a joy to be with so many incredible people on this panel. I just like to see my picture next to all these people. I feel really good about that. I'm in high cotton today. But we are OnSite Pros. We do third-party property condition reports, move-in, move-out, and periodic assessments. I think now more than ever, it is important to have partners that can help you accomplish this, as property managers are realizing that they are ill-equipped and ill-prepared to be able to continue to do move-in, move-out, and periodic assessments safely for themselves and for the tenants. And we have modified our processes very, very significantly to be able to equip us to do those things well. Property awareness is more important than ever during the midst of what we're going through, as tenants are home more than they've ever been. They're using those air conditioners during the midday. I know that's a little bit of a thing that you guys have going down there in Florida. But they are using the property in different ways. And, all of a sudden we're finding a lot of things that we just don't see as often. We're finding the trampolines, the swing sets, the above ground pools, all the things that the tenants are going stir crazy going, I have got to get these kids out of the house. You know what? A skateboarding half pipe seems like a good idea. Those are the kind of things that it's important for you to have that property awareness. We're a third party that is able to give you those professional eyes to help you identify the risks, the liabilities, and the things that you need to know about unreported maintenance. We look to make sure that tenants are doing the things that they're not supposed to be doing, that they're not doing the things that they're not supposed to be doing, and that you're able to have professional eyes that help you identify unreported risk in maintenance. So if there's anything we can do, we'd love to work with you, work with a whole lot of you already, and would love to visit with you. OnSite Pros, that's OnSIGHT Pros. And feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to visit with you.
Awesome. Great stuff from all of us. And again, thank you to all of our affiliates for today's event. Again, for all of our attendees, if you have questions, even for our affiliates, please post them in the Q&A section and we'll address those.